You know, guys, it is so sad to see how out of touch the president is with the realities that are facing the people of this country. And this is the number one citizen. This is a guy who's supposed to have his pulse on everything. But when the president speaks, you can hear that the guy is completely out of touch with reality. And even worse, his advisors are out of touch. Because how is it possible that every time when the president speaks, people get upset? It's almost as if the president has figured out the formula to upset the people of this country by simply uttering the words with his mouth. And one thing I have realized about the presidency of Ramaphosa is that this guy has never been bold enough to merely acknowledge the harsh realities that the people of this country are living with. He has never been bold enough to say, these are the realities that are facing South Africans. That's why you would see Ramaphosa go into the state of the nation, and you, as the citizen, you would sit there and actually think that this guy would go to the state of the nation and he would address the real state of the nation, but the president would get there and he would start painting the picture and making people believe that things are nice and rosy in this country. This is what he has done over the years. He has never been bold enough to merely acknowledge the realities, the harsh realities that you guys are facing. I don't know how the president feels, man. It's like the president does not have any emotions. It's almost as if he's hollow inside. He has no emotions. He feels nothing. He feels nothing because he deals with everything in cold blood. Deals with everything in cold blood, and he doesn't care. Does not give a damn what the people say. Does not give a damn how the people feels. His reality is imposed, and is they are trying to impose his reality on your reality. And to be fair, partially this is the fault of South Africans, because Ramaphosa, you remember with the presidential imbizos, he went out to different communities, and the people of this country actually failed to confront Ramaphosa about his 8 wasted years. The people have actually failed to confront the president. And I think this is why Ramaphosa goes around thinking that the ANC is loved and the ANC has worked hard because the people have failed to confront him, even when he went to them. And even with the so-called national dialogue, Ramaphosa is going to use that national dialogue as an opportunity for him to tell you that the ANC has worked for you. He is not going to the national dialogue because he wants to hear the grievances of South Africans. He does not give a damn about the grievances of South Africans, but he is doing that national dialogue to tell you that the ANC has worked for you. And Ramaphosa, as the president of this country, I wonder how he feels seeing that his presidency has been characterized by look what the ANC has done. This has been the characterization of the presidency of Ramaphosa. Look at what the ANC has done in the past 30 years. Him, as the president, he cannot stand and say, this is what I have done, because there's literally nothing, unless I'm mistaken. Guys, what is it that Ramaphosa can say, this is what I have done as the president of South Africa? This is what I have done. What is it that the president can actually point at? Nothing. And I guess this is why he spends a lot of time telling South Africans about the ANC and the past 30 years and reminding the people of this country as often as he could about apartheid, about what black people actually went through apartheid and try to play to people's emotion and doing everything in your power not to make them question what is happening right now. Because it's hard for him to talk about what is happening right now. He cannot talk about what is happening right now. Because he knows that if he were to address the things that are happening right now, it would go straight into his presidency. So no, look what the ANC has done in the past 30 years. So the president was responding to the leader of the MK party in parliament, Dr. John Hlophe, when he delivered the scathing review, I must say, of these people in government and saying that they have failed. But Ramaphosa says no. It doesn't matter, even if you go into the presidency of Ramaphosa and criticize the presidency of Ramaphosa, he's still gonna talk about apartheid. This is what Ramaphosa has been. This is the kind of a president that he has been. And guys, this is time that we will never get back. The presidency of Jacob Zuma, those are years that we will never get back as South Africans. And now we have the presidency of Ramaphosa, and also this is time that we will never get back.
Honorable Hlophe gave a laundry list of everything that is wrong in this country. We are alive to the many challenges that we face. At the same time, we should not lose sight of the fact that this democracy, only 31 years old, has made great progress in improving the quality of life of its citizens. Not to the level we want, but it has improved the life of its citizens. We still have a long way to go to give our people the type of life that they deserve. Some countries in the world have democracies dating back hundreds of years, and some even thousands of years. Our democracy, by comparison, is still very young. Those who decry the allegedly scant progress that we have made wish us to discount the millions of homes that have been electrified. As one flies across many parts of the world, including our own continent, you actually see that South Africa is able to distinguish itself from many other countries when you fly at night. And you see the electrification that has happened in this country. The clean water that is in our communities where there was once none. And we decry the fact that some of the taps have run dry, but we now are improving the infrastructure that will make sure that those taps and those pipes do have water. We now know what needs to be done. And of course, what remains is that it must be done.
So they now know what needs to be done to deliver clean water to the people of this country. It took them 31 years to know what needs to be done to deliver clean water to the people of this country. I mean, like, this is just the ANC continuing to insult the people of this country. And when Ramaphosa says it's only 31 years old, this is a rhetoric, and this is something that has been said by a lot of top ANC representatives that it's only been 30 years old. So according to them, 30 years is not a long time. 30 years it is not a long time. And some of the top officials of the ANC have said that 30 years is not enough to redress, quote unquote. 30 years is not enough. So the president actually wants us to clap hands for him that finally they have figured out what needs to be done to deliver clean water to the people of this country. After 31 years. After 31 years. And he says that we must look at our democracy and the fact that our democracy is so young, only 31 years old. And there are people that have had democracy for like tens or decades or hundreds of years. And we have surpassed those people. or those people are still doing worse. What the president is actually failing to see is that us in these 30 years, we are going to those people. There are people that will say, one day people will say that South Africa had democracy for 100 years, but look at where the country is. He's failing to see that this is exactly where we go. We look at countries like Nigeria, we look at other countries that have had their democracy for a very long time. And this is the path that we have taken. And this is exactly where we are going. So the president cannot sit there and say that, look at these people, they have had democracy for a long time, but look where their countries are and look at us. 30 years, it's only 30 years. We are going exactly there. This is exactly where we are going. This is exactly where we are going. But again, this is President Ramaphosa for you. This is President Ramaphosa for you. I am not surprised. I am not shocked at all. I guess I still have a problem with South Africans, and I still do not understand how is it possible that South Africans have voted for these people time and time again. But this is what I do not understand. This is what I do not understand. With everything that they have done, these people have literally shown the people of this country that, guys, we don't want to govern you. We are not interested in governing you. We are not interested in improving your lives. We are not. We are not. We are only here to make ourselves rich. How many ANC comrades have told you that we did not go through apartheid to starve? They have told you. They have told you. So now they are telling you to clap hands because finally, after 30 years, they figured out how to deliver clean water to the people. I don't know, guys, but this is the ANC. This is the ANC for you guys. What do you think? Please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.